Okay, good evening, guys. Today, just like I said, we'll be looking at the IoTeX ecosystem. I've been teaching you guys how to do some research on certain ecosystems, and you are able to take decisions, constructive decisions, and you're able to get in on the projects that are on the ecosystem early enough. So today we are going to be talking about the IoTeX ecosystem. So let's look at some of the projects that are on the IoTeX ecosystem. Some of you don't know how to use CoinGecko, but CoinGecko is going to help you in your cryptocurrency journey because you're going to get a lot of things from CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. Most of the research I do, they are on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, and then other resources out there like the Messari.io and others resources. Okay, so let me go to it directly. I mean, so the the first project on the IoTeX ecosystem is the IoTeX itself. So the IoTeX is currently sitting at 18 cents. Okay. So the market cap rank is 88, while the market cap is $1.7 billion. So the fully diluted valuation is $1.7 billion. So it's the same. That means that the available supply is equal to total supply. Once you see that the fully diluted valuation is equivalent to the market cap, then that means the available supply is equal to the total supply. Trading volume, 24 hours trading volume is 188 million. Available supply, the all-time low, all-time high, and so on and so forth. These are the exchanges where you can buy IoTeX. So IoTeX is I think it's actually a good ecosystem, and it's very recent, and I think it should be looked into. There are massive airdrops happening in the IoTeX ecosystem recently. So by next week, we are going to be looking into the IoTeX ecosystem properly, and I'm going to be showing you how you can be able to acquire some of these new projects on the IoTeX ecosystem, and how you can actually position yourself to maximize the ecosystem in terms of getting some of the airdrops that come from these new projects. So, because one crazy thing I've discovered in this space, in the crypto space, is that you ought to be at the same pace with the trend. You ought to be at the same pace with the trend. If you're not at the same pace with the trend, then you won't make much money. For you to make money in crypto, you have to be on the same pace with the trend. So IoTeX is the auto-scalable and privacy-centric blockchain infrastructure for the Internet of Things. So IoTeX is basically for the Internet of Things. IoTeX global team is comprised of PhDs in cryptography, distributed systems, and machine learning, top-tier engineers, and experienced ecosystem builders. IoTeX is developing several in-house innovations to push the frontier of blockchain 3.0, including a blockchain architecture for heterogeneous computing, lightning-fast Roll-DPoS, consensus mechanism, and lightweight privacy-preserving techniques. IoTeX is bringing autonomous service device coordination to the masses by connecting the physical world block by block. Check out CoinBrew for the complete review of IoTeX. Okay, so that's basically it. So you can check out CoinBrew on YouTube for a complete review. So this is the homepage, the announcement, and the Telegram, Twitter, and Facebook handles. So that's it. So, but we are not focusing on IoTeX today. We are talking about some of the projects in the IoTeX ecosystem. As you can see, I think I saw IoTeX sitting at 0.05 2 3 months ago. It was sitting at 0.05. I think I saw IoTeX sitting at 0.005 as well earlier, late last year, around December, January. So IoTeX has actually come a long way. So the first, as you can see, we have so many projects on the IoTeX ecosystem. It's actually a new ecosystem. So it's actually a bit risky and yet very rewarding, because the higher the risk, the higher the reward to invest in some of the these projects on the IoTeX ecosystem. As you can see, apart from IoTeX that has a market cap of 1.7 billion dollars, you can see that the next project there, which is the game fantasy token, has a market cap of sorry, I don't know what happened. Okay, so the next project there has a market cap of 27 million dollars. Let me go back to my IoTeX ecosystem. Okay, so the next project is the game fantasy token. So it has a market cap of 27 million dollars. So, and a trading volume of 216,000. So let's check the exchanges where it is listed. I'm sorry for the pop-ups. So they are actually very distracting. I should have muted them before the class, or at least freezed some of the apps. So it is this the the game fantasy token is only listed on Mimo. So Mimo is an exchange, a SEX, a centralized exchange. So okay, okay, I think Mimo is a DEX. Yeah, Mimo is a DEX, not a SEX. So you can check out Mimo and you can see the project there. So the next one is the one they call the Zoom Swap, which is also a DEX, which is also a DEX. So you can see it also on Mimo. Uh, it says here that Zoom Swap is a cross-chain infrastructure project that builds liquidity for layer one blockchains. Blah 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 blah. So I taught you how to do your research. So we have the plugin. The plugin is a nice project with a fully diluted valuation of $259 million. So total supply of 500 million. Total supply of 500 million. So Bitru is trading on Bitru already. Bitru is a centralized exchange. A plugin is a decentralized Oracle platform that provides cost-effective solutions, blah, 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 blah. So you can check out all these projects on the IoTeX ecosystem. Go to exchanges, you see where you can buy them. But before then, do your research. I taught you how to do your research, how you can be able to check the use case, the roadmap, check the team, and other parameters before you go ahead and invest in these projects. So there are so many projects on the IoTeX ecosystem. So you can see these ones don't have a market cap uploaded. The market caps are not reflected on CoinGecko. So the Cyclone Protocol, Cyclone Protocol has a very low supply, very low supply. The total supply is 5,726, but I think it's a multi-chain non-custodial privacy preserving protocol. Okay. Cyclone applies ZK snacks to enable transactional privacy. So you can actually do your research on some of these projects, and those ones that don't have market cap, they are riskier to invest in, and they are also very rewarding because the market cap is still very low. That's why they are not featured here. But make sure that there is liquidity or there is volume anywhere you are buying it. So always check. For instance, on Mimo, as you can see, this is only $504. Very risky. I will not put my money here. So always check the volume. IOBUSD. So they have a stable coin, the IOTEX BUSD. That's the stable coin. The IOTEX. There's also IOTEX Ethereum. So always make sure you check the volume. If there is no trading volume, then run away. Once there is no trading volume, run away. You can lose your money. Okay, this has a trading volume of $6,955. Very small, very little trading volume. So if you are buying, it's very risky because the trading volume is very small. So you can just do your research on the IoTeX ecosystem. I think IoTeX is one of the core projects that actually focuses on the Internet of Things. Um, it's an Oracle project, sure. So you can just okay, they also have IoTeX USDT. So you can just go to the IoTeX ecosystem and get some and do some research and keep into the project on the IoTeX ecosystem. So thank you very much for tuning in today. Like the video if you got value or you learned something, and subscribe, tap on the notifications, and you'll be able to get notifications when we upload our videos. Thank you very much and see you next week. Bye.